you very much, Mike Carlucci, and welcome everybody. Wally George here, your fearless leader. Glad to see you. We're here every night, Monday through Friday at 11:30. Tell your friends. Join us each night and you will be better Americans as we join hands with our great President George W. Bush and we save America. We are going through critical times now, folks, and we better know it. And we better support our country. We better support our president, our leaders. God bless George W. Bush. Boy, the weight he has on his shoulders, it's horrendous. Terrorism, Al-Qaeda, Saddam Hussein, North Korea, all this is weighing on the shoulders of our president. And the Democrats don't give him any slack. They don't cut him any slack. They just keep on pounding away at him and telling him all the things he's doing wrong. And this, I think, is so unpatriotic. So unpatriotic. Cut the guy some slack. He's the President of the United States, and he has a lot on his shoulders. Now, this is interesting. You know the guy who had the bomb in his shoe? Did you read about that, Jerry?
No.
The Shoebomber? He got on a plane and he had a bomb in his shoe, and he was going to set it off. Well, Richard C. Reid, the man who pleaded guilty to trying to blow up an airplane with a shoe bomb, is complaining. And his attorneys are complaining because he cannot have a radio in his prison cell. So says a federal judge. Prosecutors argued that Reid, a self-proclaimed member of Al-Qaeda who was pledged to support Osama bin Laden, could use information gained from radio broadcasts about Al-Qaeda to send coded messages to other Al-Qaeda followers outside prison. In court documents, prosecutors said Reid remains a committed and dedicated international terrorist. Reid's attorney, however, said that Reid's First Amendment rights were being violated by the government's refusal to allow him to have a radio in his cell. Well, you know, that really is a shame, isn't it? This shoe bomber who was planning on blowing up the whole plane if he had gotten away with it. The poor guy. I mean, my heart bleeds for him. He can't have a radio in his cell. That's terrible. Why, that's cruel and unusual punishment. Maybe the liberals, maybe the ACLU would not only like to see him get his radio, also like to see this guy get a big screen television in his cell, and maybe a stereo CD player. Why not? Huh? We got to make it nice for these would-be killers. I can't believe that there is such a hubbub. And the ACLU also said, well, this guy's rights are being violated. You know, there's no reason he can't have a radio in his cell. Unbelievable. Do you know that Charles Manson, who's been in jail for Lord knows how many years for mass killings, arranging mass killings and all that, in his cell, he not only has a stereo radio, but he has a television set, and he has a guitar that he strums on, and he says he never wants to leave jail. He said he enjoys it in there. He gets to watch TV and listen to the radio, and he gets 3 meals a day, and a nice comfortable cot that he can sleep on. He loves it in there. He doesn't want to be paroled. He's living in a country club. It is just unbelievable. Well, I think we'll take a break here. Thank you very much for joining us. And by the way, if you want to write to us, we love to get your mail, and I might read some of your letters on the air. It's Wally George, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. Wally George, Garden Grove, California, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. Now we'll take a little break, and then we'll be right back. Jeff Bingham has picked out some great highlights from the last 20 years of my Hot Seat show. You don't want to miss these highlights coming up next. Stay where you are.